Fresh squeeze noise, Eurorack patch 11. So usual setup, ABC is going to the output mixer, circadian rhythm clock feeding the Tempi. I'm going to jump right in with one of the outputs from circadian rhythm going into the input, the trigger input of the Mutant Snare. I'm going to take the output of that and then go to the reverb from audio damage. I'm going to take the output of that and go to one of our mixers. Then I'm going to switch over, turn on the loop, and then go to 64 mode. And let's go all the way down to channel 8, and we'll add some steps. Now I'm going to mess with the settings of the Mutant Snare. Next, I'm going to take one of the outputs from Tempi and go into the open hi-hat for Mutant hi-hats. And then I'm going to take the output of that and then go into the ErrorBox. And the output from the ErrorBox we'll take to the output mixer. Now I'm going to take one more of the Tempi out and go into the clock in of Lifeforms microsequence by Pittsburgh. And then I'm going to take the pitch output of that and go into the 1 volt per octave on the STO. Then I'm going to take the sub output from that and go into the input of the filter, the binary filter from Pittsburgh. I'm going to take the low output and go into the mixer. And then I'm going to start this. Now I'm going to take one of the other outputs from Circadian Rhythm and go into the trigger 1 of peaks. I'm going to be using the drum, so I'll be getting a kick out of here. Then I'm going to take the output of channel 1 and go to the mixer. Then I'm going to switch to that channel of Circadian Rhythms and add a couple steps. Next I'm going to take one of the outputs from Circadian Rhythm and go into the trigger in of the DSM. And then I'm going to take the output of that and go straight into the mixer. Then I'm going to go to that channel and we're going to add some steps. Actually, I'm going to take the output from the DSM and take that to, let's try clouds. Then we'll take the output from that and go into the mixer. Next, I'm going to take one more of the Circadian Rhythm outs and then go into the trigger in for the Mutant bass drum. Then I'm going to take the output of the distorted side and go into the output mixer. And then we'll switch up to that channel and add some steps. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to take one more of the Tempi outputs and go into the clock in on the sequence 8. And then I'm going to take the CV1 output of that and go into the volt per octave on the Braids. And then I'm also going to take that Braids out and go into the other input on clouds. And then I'm going to take that output and go into the Dub Junior, and then just to make this super weird, let's go all the way from that out to the output. And then lastly, I'll take the output from Dub Junior and go to the output. Last couple steps, I'm going to take one of the Tempi outputs and go into the trigger in of Maths. Then I'm going to take the output of the 1 and go into the time input for the Dub Junior. And then let's divide this down. We can also take the inverse output and go into the timbre of clouds. for watching. I know I took a little break there, but I'm back every Monday with new content. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And until next time, thanks for watching.